vamos al calle de oleoducto.
Ah, oleoducto.
Sí, claro.
Okay.
Gracias. We are on the famed Pipeline Road, which has the highest species bird count, the 24-hour bird count in the world. And the Smithsonian does a lot of research out here. What we're going to do now is try to mark some slate ant shrike nests, for which I have these little cards to follow the directions to the nest, and the trees will hopefully have a little piece of colorful flagging tape so that I can find it. I'm going to attempt to figure out how to work the GPS. This is a new project for me, and I hope that it goes all right. The directions on the card, this particular one, starts from the hole in the road. So at the flag in the road from the hole, I follow it at 30 degrees. This is the field part. Degrees, 10 meters. Oh! I see a little red and white striped flag. Very exciting. SA05. SA05! That is it. Okay. This says to go 115 degrees for 10 meters. Okay. I'm going that way. Here there was, I'm sure before the rain and the winds, a slaty ant shrike nest. Thamnophilus punctatus. For this study, they banded all the birds that actually found little newbies in the nest and put bands on them in the nest. And that way when they fledged, they could keep following them. Okay. Done. My boots have gotten a bit heavy.
I'm gonna just tie this up for now.
This is a pretty good looking gap, but to actually get into the middle of it and put the target up is going to be, quote unquote, according to my new boss, challenging. So maybe we'll see how this plays itself out for the rest of the day.
We are worthy of challenges, but we're really looking for easy.
Okay.
That's our, as a scientist, we look for
Rule 1, easy. Rule 2, lunch and easy.
Rule 1 is
Rule
lunch.
3, send the field assistant in to the challenge.
Hire other people to do work that you don't want to do.
Yes. A job well done. Boss. Nice work. How'd it go today, boss? How's my first day?
I look like my targets, don't I?
What would you tell my granny about me today?
Not about the national pornographic.
Not about our new national pornographic. Bye, Happy! Covered with mud. This is a two-toed sloth in the genus Chiliops. The other sloth, the three-toed sloth, is in the Bradypus genus.
Bradypus or sloth am I live my life of ease.
do down here, you know? We like to cut stuff with machete. I'm at my kitchen window taking photographs. This whole house serves as a big, huge blind for me to hang out in and wait for all these fantastic tropical birds to come eat in my yard, and I get to take pictures of them, which makes me very lucky. The blue one is a blue dacnus, and it's also very brilliant blue. We've got a few of those. That's one of my favorite species because it's one of the only ones where the female doesn't get shafted in terms of color. Like all of these birds, the males are really colorful and bright and beautiful, and then the females are drab and brown and gray. And in the dacnus, she's a brilliant green turquoise color. It's just fantastic. So that's one of my favorite species because the females get to be good looking too. And right now, there are 3 toucanettes. They're just like slightly smaller. They just came to that tree that's right close to the window. Slightly smaller toucans. And do I hear an agouti down there? I can hear the little, he makes a little noise when he's eating, it scrapes. Okay. These 2 little guys are sac-wing bats. There's the Copteryx bilineata. The males have a little skin flap across their elbow, and they put scented oils in it. And at dusk, before they go out to catch mosquitoes, he gets in front of her and does a little fluttering dance, and he kind of sprays her with his scented oils, and I guess that really does it for her. I don't know that I would like to be sprayed with scented oils, but whatever does it. Marine toad, Bufo marinus. Hey, thanks for being so hospitable. Those are good looking glands right there. Good glands. All right, man.
That was awesome.
I love them. I've been here for 3 years, and I never not notice when they start howling, and I never not get excited when they're around. And yeah, they make me happy. So we're gonna follow a leafcutter ant highway from the tree back to the mound where they're carrying their little pieces of leaf. They are coming down from, you know, they go up this tree as far as the eye can see. We actually have to go across the street to find that mound, but it's a good highway.
Or are they crossing the stream?
They totally are on a big log. It's really cool. They're taking the leaf parts back to their mound. I'm gonna go over there and make sure. I'm almost certain that's the mound. Is that it? This dirt that's of a different grain size here, that's the trash pile. So they've actually made little like packed mud balls of their waste, and they come and dump it in little piles. And the piles are usually at, you know, if it's on a slope, the piles will be near the bottom of the hill. You know, just like we would do. We wouldn't want our trash runoff coming into the colony. And it's really neat because that's also another job. So like, there's the cutters and the carriers and the guards, and And then there's also the trash guys, and they have to come out and dump the trash, and then before they go back into the colony, they have to go through this really sort of elaborate preening process just to get back in. And here's a guard lady. What's she guarding? The dump guys, I guess, and the dump. She seems to be the only one. I wonder if she lost her way. I wonder if she's being punished, like she used to guard the main cavern, and they're like, no, you gotta go to the dump pile. Okay, that's the Slady ant shrike. They are territorial, so what I want to do is catch this pair so that I can put color bands on them and follow them around and observe them for a few months. We are going to call in, call in some Slady ant shrikes. I've got a playback disc of songs I recorded from other Slady ant shrikes maybe about a year ago. I'm gonna try to get the birds to the net from a couple of different angles. Oh my God, it's Margaret's birthday. Happy birthday, Margaret! Today is December 5th. 5 diciembre 2004. That's him responding. Okay, we got the male. That's the female. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to take the regular measurements on him, but first we're going to put a color band on so that if he gets away, at least I'll know which individual it is when I'm following him. Okay, she's close. Okay, and there she is. This is a female Slady ant shrike. See her chestnut brown color? And she's got these white, beige white, creamy colored wing spots here. So get the band on her first, then we can take the measurements and let her go. Great, so we got the pair we were looking for, our focal pair, and now they're back in there together with their matching jewelry and nice bright red bracelets, so we can follow them around pretty easily with binoculars for the next couple months. This is a female mannequin, a female golden collared mannequin. You can see her little orange legs, which are indicative of them. So she's a good one to show you the way the nets work, because she's caught real simple like. They've got these tight cross wires, and the loose parts are called the shelves. And each shelf is loose at the bottom, and that's called the bag. So what she did on this upper shelf here, she just flew into the shelf and fell into the bag. So what you have to do to get them out is figure out which side of the net they came in on to figure out which way the bag is folded. So you can see right here, if you want to show this, you can see just easy enough that she came in from this side, and you can see this little open window of bird. And that's exactly what you want to start with when you're taking it out. Her legs are actually real nice and exposed, so that's great. So get the fleshy parts. Feet first. The wings come next. So see, she looks extremely caught, but the wings come next. Oh, one wing, two wings. She's free. Little mannequin. This is a little olivaceous flycatcher we're looking at here. This is a dusky antbird. This is the very first species I worked on in the tropics here in Panama. This is a little xenops. You can tell by the striking differentiation in the tail feathers here, the striping. And then you can also tell, so your little beak is curved up at the bottom, at the tip there. It goes, zoop, curves up. A little xenops. A clay-colored robin. Turdus gray eye. This is actually what I've spent, the gray turd. This is actually what I've spent most of my time here working. Well, not most of my time. Out of the projects that I've worked on, this project was the one I worked on the longest. So my friend, Andrea Gager, who is getting her PhD from Princeton, is doing a project with these guys on malarial communities inside their bodies. So these birds have malaria, but it doesn't seem to affect them. They just have it and deal with it all of their lives. Not only do they have malaria, they have different kinds of malaria all living inside of them. So she worked in the field for 3 years, taking the blood. And they've got a nice big vein right there that you can see. See that red vein? So you just poke that with a needle. A little drop of blood comes out. And so also, after we take blood on them, we put a number band on their legs. So when we recapture them, when she and her, whoever her team is, sometimes it was me, recapture it, what we get to know from that is that the whole history of this one individual and the different infirmities it has from one year to the next year, and the different parasites that are inside the blood, the different parasite communities. So it's really cool stuff. When we put a number band on the bird, we can recapture it year after year, and different groups can recapture it. We get, not only do you get the data for that one point, but you can access the whole history of the bird that you've put the number band on from either your project in past seasons or from other groups and their projects if you have a collective database. So these number bands are really helpful. They're helpful to everyone who want to know anything about these birds, with their territories, so that means like their habits and behaviors, or blood work and physiological information about them. So it's really, really helpful. The Turdus gray eye. So I spent a lot of time with these guys. This is a red-throated ant tanager, otherwise known as squawky squawk. You're not gonna let me, are you? Okay. Oh, goodness. I just breathed a mosquito all the way down. I came to the rainforest and I have stayed here for 3 years because I adore it. I don't know if it sounds contrived or cliche, but it's about as important to me and about as genuine as a love for the natural world can get. I put up with things that other people simply wouldn't. Rashes, insects, humidity. It's a little humid. I love it here.